Now we're gonna watch some other stories, and I'm gonna talk about it like I don't know, like ain't nobody there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lauren
While
Boebert,
I've been working to
all
reduce
over again.
wildfires, the Biden regime has
Rebel
been busy
HQ,
setting
subscribe to their
fires on the
channel or
southern border.
subscribe to these
I
channels on
joined
here.
onto Congressman Matt Rosendale's letter calling out Secretary
Or watch
Mayorkas for
some more
scrapping
too.
ICE and DHS while our country is being overrun by criminal aliens. Mayorkas turned the whole country into a sanctuary city by prohibiting ICE from enforcing the rule of law
I don't
at
know if you
woke
guys ever do this, but
colleges,
put captions
welfare
on too.
offices,
If you watching stuff
playgrounds,
like this,
and
so you
Antifa
don't get
riots.
lost.
When it comes to her job as an elected official, Lauren Boebert finds no conspiracy too nonsensical or issue too small for her to go out of her way to do something about. Right here, you can see she wrote a letter to the Supreme Court about a gun rights issue.
I also joined with my colleagues in filing an amicus brief defending the Second Amendment to the Supreme Court, which is reviewing a
See
case challenging New
why?
York's
Y'all, the
restrictive gun
Second
laws.
Amendment be killing me.
If
Why
we
do these
win,
people need
this
guns?
decision could solidify the right to bear arms for 85 million Americans.
And she's propping
For
up this
what? So they
ridiculous
can shoot each
conspiracy
other?
theory about the University of Pittsburgh.
Harvesting organs of aborted babies is
Oh
barbaric,
gosh.
and it's a practice that should be relegated to horror movies, not taxpayer-funded so-called research.
And she's going out of her way to make big deals about these, sending letters everywhere.
But they be in
screaming at the top
favor
their
of
lungs about
they
just
raising the
complete
kid
utter
without
nonsense.
any money, any
Anything
hope,
that's
any
even
life,
slightly an
anything
issue
like
to
that. So I
anyone
don't
at her
understand what
base
they
is
expect
treated as though
anything to
it's some
have
sort of
happen.
national emergency. She literally went out of her way to write a letter to the Attorney General to cry about the fact that he had mentioned that
Like
school
a
boards
kid,
across
what?
the country are reportedly experiencing a huge rate of harassment and literal death threats on the internet from random people who are terrified about critical race theory.
I sent a
Oh.
letter to Attorney Garland demanding to know what data he was using to assert that school boards were seeing an increase in violent threats. As it turns out, the only basis the Attorney General had for telling the FBI to target American parents as domestic terrorists was a now rescinded letter from the National Association
See,
of
why
School
would they
Boards.
even do that in the
Lauren
first
Boebert
place? Let
literally
alone now they
tried
had
to
a
turn that
letter just
into,
to go do that and
we're
harass
attacking the
people.
parents. Can you believe they're attacking these poor innocent parents who are just, storming schools and school board meetings and complaining about something that isn't happening, to be very clear. No public school is teaching critical race theory. But this draws a very stark contrast to what the Democrats are doing right now. I mean, it does not take very much effort to you to turn around to the
Lauren
Democrats
Bimbert.
and find a Democrat crying about Black Lives Matter,
They
they're
said
crying about
him look
defund the
like
police, and they're crying about
Margaret Chase
everything
Smith.
that
I
anybody
don't
in
know
their
who Margaret
base is
Chase Smith
saying.
is.
They're crying about
But
all the
Lauren
activist
Bimbert,
movements
I
around
like
the
that one.
country,
That's fine.
and they are actively resisting doing anything.
What's wrong with this stupid wokeness?
This is
Right?
okay.
Don't just look at Virginia and New
Margaret
Jersey.
Chase Smith.
Look at Long Island. Look at Buffalo. Look at Minneapolis. Even look at Seattle, Washington. I mean, just defund the police, lunacy. It just really have a suppressive effect all across the country. The Democrats, some of these people need to go to a woke detox center or something.
We have people like Kirsten
A woke
Sinema and Joe
detox?
Manchin who are basically laughing it
How
up
can you
about
be
denying
unwoke? Like
higher
if you start
wages
seeing
and
the mess,
healthcare.
it's hard
And
to
then you've got
unsee it.
Democrats
Like
that
we
instead
can't
of
see,
focusing
we
on
cannot
Kirsten
unsee the
Sinema
corruption.
or Joe Manchin,
It's
are
you just
choosing to
can't
blame
unsee
the
it.
woke
You
mob
can't
for
unsee when the people
daring to
holding you up. You can't
suggest that
magically. I
radical
can't just
techniques,
magically imagine that
racial
I can't just
justice,
magically
economic
imagine
justice,
that
or
Mansion and
racial
Cinema
justice in our
weren't the
country.
ones holding up the
These
bill. Like you can't
Democrats
just
are literally
magically wish that
attacking
away.
their own base
They were the
by
ones doing it. They
bringing
got
up
their names
very
dragged through
serious
everything.
material issues that people are dealing with. And then these
They got their
Democrats turn
faces
around and
dragged
are
through
shocked
everything.
about
We
how
all
much
know.
better
It's
it
all
is.
in our
In
minds
fact,
now.
they are literally trying to blame people on the left for them losing elections when they are going out of their way to distance themselves from the left. And they
Oh,
take
see.
that loss not as evidence that they've gone too far to the right and are alienating their own base.
Right.
No, they take that as evidence that they need to go even further to the right. But how far
And
to the
nobody
right
will
are you
like them
going to
even
go?
more. And they're just doing that.
Well, when it comes to complaining about
We gotta
Lauren
evacuate these
Boebert
people
and
up out
half
of
the
here, man.
Democratic Party are on the same page. So Democrats are having such a difficult time getting elected. Maybe it's because they're going out of their way to ignore their base, while Republicans, despite the fact that they're doing the absolute worst horrific things and are propagating these nonsense conspiracy theories, are doing what their base wants them to. This is just an infuriating topsy-turvy land where people who are upset about things that are not happening, like critical race theory being taught in schools, are getting tons of attention in the media and tons of attention from elected officials. But people who talk about the very serious problem of, for example, police officers killing black Americans
Yeah,
left
that's
and
definitely
right,
been happening.
then
That
somehow you
needs to be
get
talked
utter
about.
silence from elected officials.
Right.
And an inability to pass even the most basic
Because
legislation.
I ain't hear none of them
When
talk about
voting
that.
rights are being stripped away
Even Joe
from
Biden
countless
didn't say
people
too much
across the
about that.
country.
Wouldn't it- If that's supposed to be in that
Democrats
Build
are
Back
choosing to
Better,
sit on their hands,
if they
all
vote that
while
out,
Republicans
what
are
happened
out
with
there
that?
stoking racist violence.
Where is that
So let
at?
this be a lesson to all the centrist Democrats
This
out there.
reformatting
You're
the police.
losing
Where is
because
this
of
all
your
at?
own inaction. And these people, these Lauren Boeberts of the world,
Yes, they need a whole
unfortunately,
new
are winning.
foundational
And it is once again
reconstruction.
because of your inaction, corporate Democrats.
Oh, I have to
This
light
is
the
Ben
incense,
Carroll with
y'all.
Rebel
This is just
Headquarters. You can catch my show Galaxy
being
Brain on the Young
plans.
Turks Twitch channel every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to stay up to date with my content.
Oh, we go back here. Commercial audio.
1-800-273-8255. Senator Turner, I'm just done. I'm a
Live
little
reactions. In-time
Tell us
reactions.
your thoughts
In-time
about this.
reactions to the news.
Yeah, Doc, you don't have to apologize. You know, this is all kinds of effed up. And for reasons, you know, I can't say the word, but this is all kinds of effed up. Izzy may have died by her own hands, but they killed her.
Mm.
That school district killed her.
Mm.
Those teachers who ignored the pleas of her mama killed her.
Oh,
And those
see.
kids involved killed her. And their parents killed her too. Because there was no way in my mama's house, if she had found out that her kids were acting out like that my mama would snatch you up.
Yeah, they did.
Because don't
They
want
showed
that-
it.
that kind of
With
behavior would
quickness
not
and
be
hurt.
tolerated.
And then they'd be mad when
And
you
if
would
a
be hurt.
10-year-old
And then they would be mad when you would be hurt.
She only been on this earth 10 short years.
Mm.
We have a problem. The collective, we have a problem. So I'm gonna say to whoever the superintendent of that district, they need to resign. That principal need to resign. All of them teachers involved
Yes.
need to go.
Yeah.
And start this thing all over again. And the
Yes,
feds need to
redo
get on up in there
everything.
and stay
Yes.
up in there. And the state too, because obviously this particular school district should not be under the control of the folks that's controlling it. And my
Right.
heart goes out. It's gut wrenching for a parent to have to bury their own child, especially after only being on this earth for 10 years. So I'm telling you, there should be some real consequences for this one. No playing games. Slaves, lynching.
Wow.
They picking up these patterns and these behaviors because this is part of what America is.
That's right.
Yeah, it is.
And
That's
that's what
what
we're
America
trying to
is.
dissect. That's what we're trying to unravel.
It really is
And
what
it would be
America
helpful
is. Wow.
If people would at least engage in good faith debate and discussion
This is what
rather
we
than
live.
political
This is
talking
what we live.
points when we have our babies literally committing suicide
That's rough.
because
Hold
America
on,
is
be
in
safe.
fact racist.
It is racist.
It's
But you
been
remember Tim
racist.
Scott,
Racist as hell.
After the what was the State of the Union, he gonna say this country ain't racist, and then he was co-signed. Let us
Who
not
said
forget,
that? Wait.
by both the
Biden
president
said that.
That's
Let me go
what we're
back.
trying to dissect. That's what we're trying to unravel. And it would be helpful if people would at least engage in good faith debate and discussion rather than political talking points when we have our babies literally committing suicide because
Oh.
America is in fact
She was
racist.
It is
bullied.
racist. But you remember Tim Scott
Oh,
after
okay.
the what was the State of the Union, he gonna say this country ain't
Oh,
racist,
Tim
and
Scott.
then he was co-signed. Let us not forget.
And when he trying to run for
Both the
president
president
or
and
vice
the
president, ain't that the same
America
person?
Co-signed. what
And he
this
talking about
brother
America
said,
ain't
knowing
racist?
it's a lie.
Exactly.
And
That's
he
right.
trying to run
That's
something,
right.
and he don't even know what he trying to
All
run.
right. Here's another
Ooh, these
example
people out of
of
touch.
privilege.
They
working
they
in
out
the
of
system.
touch. Ooh.
Literally, there's a woman who gets
Ooh.
probation and community
Sage got my
service
finger on that one.
after trying to run down
Oh.
mothers and children
Oh,
while
they out of
shouting
touch.
racial
Wow.
slurs. She attempted to commit vehicular homicide. She was trying to kill them.
I
Let's
mean,
put up a
but
picture.
just stuck in their own ways. Like, did they not see that things have
Her
changed since
name
they've been
is
in there?
Rhonda
Not for the better.
Wozniak, a white
And they
woman
supposed to be
in
the ones changing for the
Massachusetts. She
better?
has now pleaded
Like,
guilty
if they don't see that,
for
that's the
torts
whole
and
problem.
nearly
That's your whole
3 black
job.
women and their 5
You don't
children,
see that you ain't been
all
doing your
while
own job?
screaming
Like, how they
racist
don't see that
remarks
they
at
ain't been
them
doing their own
and telling
job?
them, and I quote, go back to where they came from. This happened July 2020. Rhonda Wozniak.
And she tried to run over
61
somebody.
years
What?
old,
Now, what is this Karen doing?
and 3 black women and their 5 children as they were walking through the Cookie
What?
parking lot.
Cookie Monster parking
This
lot.
was in Massachusetts.
What?
Swampscott, to be exact.
And afford it. See, why she gotta have that car now? Now I'm upset. I got
When
that car.
one of the women
Ugh.
asked her to slow down, Wozniak, who was white, shouted racial slurs at them and told them to go back to where they belong, according to
Girl, if you give us the rent reparations, I will fucking go.
asked their mother,
Give me reparations. Y'all vote for these reparations. I will be gone. I will go to Africa. I'll go to Egypt, everywhere. I just want to leave. I'm so tired of them saying that. Go back to where we came from. Like, honey, you the one who took us.
run them off the road.
Send me back. I want to go. I don't want to be here with you. You over here trying to run us over. Goddamn, I don't want to be around y'all. What is that? Who is it? Like, bye, Karen.
In the Lynn District Court on Tuesday, prosecutors recommended probation for 1 year. That's a misdemeanor.
For 1 year?
Probation for 1 year.
Wait. Probation? She ain't getting nothing
The
else.
defense requested that the case be continued without a finding for 6 months, and the judge.
What happened to the racial injustice, the racial crime? That's the whole. Ain't that the whole thing? That should be. It's not. Is that not in that state?
Damn. No time in jail.
She just came after him. Go back to where you came from.
From the judge.
Where she came from down the street? Why don't you go back to freaking Greece or something? That's what I'll be trying to figure out. Why don't they be going back nowhere?
You have a black woman in that car trying to run over some.
Go back to Europe.
Their white children.
Go back to France.
This would not be the sentence. I guarantee you that. Senator, what are your thoughts?
Hey, amen to what you just said, Doc. Again, double standards, quadruple standards in this country. Repeat itself over and over again. She's a thug. She's a thug, a hoodlum, a criminal, and she needs to do time in jail.
There's
Karen.
a disturbing
Karen needs to go
trend
somewhere.
happening.
that look like half them Karens that be in the videos though. That lady really does look like a Karen.
Here's the video.
Rotten hell. You made them leave. You dark ass. Dark ass chocolate bar. Get the out of here. I'm trying to get anybody. Can nobody like. No one likes it.
That was almost Dragon Part 2, because I sure was like, lady, you little girl, you better, Medea about to happen. Y'all need to be, y'all gonna get snatched up. What is this? Oh, and she just acting, what is she, like 12? Who the hell taught her to say this shit?
This is already out in the public light, so we're running it as is, okay? This video shows two Minnesota girls responding to the news of a black classmate's attempted suicide.
See,
that's what they're responding to.
This is the sign, because when I had my moment and when I came back to the school, everybody was talking so much shit about me. I know that one is personal. That's terrible. That's a horrible feeling. You never want to deal with anybody again. I dropped out of school and everything. That is like, it is the worst. When everybody act like you start making it up, or like you weren't even feeling anything at all. It's like, yes, I was. Now I'm feeling even more because you want to come after me for already not feeling good. That yeah, no. That's a Karen in the making already. That's going to be Mega Karen, little Mega Karen. I can't already.
This is one of the saddest things, but it's not the saddest, right? Because we just covered a story of another young girl going through that same.
I'm telling you, this suicide bullying, man.
So let's stop this
like,
from happening.
The bullying really can mess with you too
Let's
much.
Support Naya.
Way too much.
Let's let Naya know she is loved, she is respected, she is honored, she is supported. There's an entire village out
I know
here.
it sounds
There's
silly,
an
but
entire
it does.
support system out
This,
here.
it's like a reminder smell. I got my sage still going, but this is what I need to watch the freaking news, y'all. This is sad.
Those are the people
because I emotionally can't really take some of this stuff.
They cannot stop your success. They cannot stop your light. You have to go beyond them, go past them, move beyond them. Do not allow their comments to stick to you. Let these comments stick to you. You can be Whatever you want to be, you are strong, you are powerful, you are brilliant. You can do it. Let those words stick to you, and your haters cannot define you. Senator Turner,
Come on.
let you have the last word.
Come on.
Yeah.
You are young, black, and gifted, Naya.
Yes.
Love you because they ain't you. But that's what
I'm
that's
telling
all
you,
about.
especially with
And
that. She
that-
damn well that little girl is gonna be the first one trying to be in a tanning bed at 13 or trying to get a little tan.
Minnesota, you gotta
Trying to act all like, oh well, you know, I just love that tan, that light tan color on my skin. I'm just trying to get my skin a little bit tan. Ugh.
To watch that. That girl and her friends that are around her, in it, they sick. And they doing that now at that age, they'll be doing if they don't put a stop to it, they'll be doing it in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s, their 50s. They'll be like that 61-year-old we just talked about less than 60 seconds ago.
I'm telling you, it's not even like a minute in, it's already traumatizing. Oh my gosh.
That's why
you can't, like, sometimes I can't even make it in a minute. I be watching news, I can't even make it in a minute sometimes. I be like, what is this? I just stop after like 30 seconds and have a whole like thing.
We are intentional about telling you the truth, no matter how much it hurts. Okay, so I hope you all can appreciate that.
This is the
Senator
news out
Turner,
here.
always a pleasure having you on Indisputable. Thank you, sister.
Thank you, God, for what you do.
Absolutely. All right.
Yes.
We have a replay debate today, but it is a doozy. All right. Stick and stay for the bullpen is next.
Oh yeah, the bullpen, I like that one. Okay.
I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken when I first got my license, like 17 years old or 17, 18, whatever it was. And I'm driving in my dad's Oldsmobile, and I.
This is watching the news. Okay, let me get some little things. It is rough. Hold on. So now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put on my little video so that y'all know. So I'm going to play Growing Mature. This is a popular one. So if you guys don't know, I have another channel called Shadow Subliminals, which you can listen to some beautiful sound healing music. Okay? There's some affirmations down there about healing and loving yourself and appreciating yourself and living a better life. Yes. So there's different ones in there. This one is Growing Mature. Let's see here. Yeah, let's use that one. The big one I would recommend to everybody to watch would be Common Sense. Common Sense. Okay. Actually, I'll play that one a little bit too. This is literally how this is going up here. I didn't put captions on this one. Dang it. Apparently this is the life now. I'm gonna just show you the freaking thing even though you can't see it. Oh my goodness. That was hard. No, that last one was really rough. The one who has the little white girl trying to yell at somebody. Oh, little mini Karen in the making. Ugh. I don't know who got these kids. I ain't even got kids, but damn, I sure as hell don't need my kid being like that. I don't even have a kid because I don't want them to be around kids like that. Ooh. I see why people got segregated schools back in the day. If they been over here acting like that, I wouldn't want my child around that little. Ooh. Just rude. Oh. Okay, so that's how we got segregation in the first place. For real, for real. That is crazy. That's absolutely insane. I'm dealing with these people. Okay, so this has been that. Let's see here. Also, if you want to get an Awakening Bath Box, please visit the link below on my site, thelivingchannel.me, to pick that up, which has all the things you need for spiritual cleansing. A bath bomb, sage stick, Palo Santo stick, a relieving rose candle for root chakra. It's aromatherapy for root chakra healing. Go and heal your root area. Get some shadow soap, handmade, to scrub away some spiritual blockages. Okay. And there is a vial of chaotic cleanse. That's that same chaotic cleanse you see me spraying. That's this. It's just a little vial of it so you can wash your third eye with it. And an amethyst crystal. Yes, amethyst crystal for the connections. Keep your crown chakra together, because people trying to mess us up. And some rose petals, which I'm not going to take out the thing because I don't want to pick them back up, but put them in the bath, make yourself feel all special. You know, whatever you want to do. Put this back in here. So yeah, check out that. TheLivingShadow.me. Listen in the description box below for that. You can pick this up at my site. Get you a bath box. Get spiritually awakened. Take that bath. Relax your mind. Relax everything. Okay, I might see. I think it's a commercial over. Oh goodness, the last call for what? It's not MSNBC. Okay. I haven't watched the news this much. This is how bored it's been. And you see they ain't doing nothing. Like, they ain't doing, the government ain't doing the things requested to help us, and these freaking Karens out here is just... Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Is that
Black or Latino or especially Black or any minority, you are inherently oppressed. That is toxic, and I think it's going to trap people, and it's going to create a paranoia.
Okay, so let's fix it then.
At a time when we need to be coming together.
So fix it then, lady. Let's fix it.
Take offense when people misuse the word and the philosophy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh,
So what
see,
you just
my
said
eyes are
was
like
inaccurate. Dr.
bleeding
King
from watching.
actually believed in the tenets of critical race theory. I will give you
Damn,
an
they cried
example.
last segment.
Dr. King said that for Black people to gain an economic footing in America, the American government needs to do a massive social program known as Universal Basic Income.
Yes.
For Black people only. Why?
Reparations.
Because he believed that the issue was no longer the individual racist in America, but in fact the system itself.
Right. This was built on racist fundamentals.
In particular, was the system of economy. And he said, in order to correct this system, you can't correct it by white people saying,
Evil eye broke. It must be said something right. Oh goodness.
Have to remedy the problem by way of a system approach. Dr. King also said in an interview with NBC after 1964 that his American dream had actually become an American nightmare. He also said, Ms. Sheffield, that he did not believe white Americans were as racist as they were.
Hey, Mr. Sheffield.
During the era that you're talking about was at 6%. The nonviolent Dr. King that you celebrate today, only 6% of white Americans had a favorable view of him.
at the time he was there, right?
As it relates to the military.
The same way they don't like it. The same way she don't like how talking about this stuff now. She ain't trying to fix it.
Black children off to be slain when domestically they had no respect at home. So when you take one excerpt from one speech
Well, I
out
should
of
say she ain't trying to
context
fix it. I don't
in
know.
order to apply it to a macrocosm
I'm
of
pretty
his
sure that
philosophy,
she
it
feels
simply
like it's
doesn't
not
fit.
even there. She
Dr.
ain't really
King
trying to fix it.
believed that many of our challenges in the United States of America could be connected back to a system reality rather than just individual racist people.
I can't.
Well, this is why I love having dialogues, and I appreciate you having me on your program to talk about this because, yeah, I agree we should absolutely debate. Dr. King is one of my heroes. I've read his books. The very last book, and I agree, you shouldn't just look at one speech. If you look at the very last book that he wrote, he delved into this question because you said that I am lionizing the peaceful Dr. King. He believed that until his death. He never believed in violence. He never believed in what we're seeing with the rioting and the burning down of predominantly.
Okay, but whether he believes in it or not, we still have ways to go. That maybe violence has to take us there. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to incite it, but like, dang, some of this stuff we push a little bit harder for some of this stuff. Now, come on.
He said, I understand where they're coming from, but it's ultimately flawed. This notion of using violence to achieve your means. He completely rejected it, and that is. And so,
But they don't be caring about using violence against us, though. Because that white guy show pushed the other guy earlier in the other video I watched.
Number one, we're talking about critical race theory, number one. You just started a whole new conversation about protest, then violence.
Right.
That does not connect to critical race theory whatsoever. There's no connector there. But since you want to go down that rabbit hole, I can go down that rabbit hole with you. There is nothing violent.
Absolutely. There are many. If you were to ask the BLM rioters, do you support critical race theory? There would be virtually zero people who would disagree with it. So absolutely, that the CRT was developed at elite universities, and it's been used, sadly, to brainwash elite people to use their megaphones to perpetuate. Like, for example, I think I agree with you that there are white people who created systems that have suppressed Black Americans. And let me tell you who those people are. FDR. You know who created redlining in this country? It's a white liberal. So
I don't give a damn who created it. If it's a racist policy. But Ms. Sheffield, I have limited time on the show. I must address what you've said about violence, that Black Lives Matter, that they are somehow burning down their own cities. See, once again, that's the whole trickery that you all utilize in order to maintain your position. Black Lives Matter as a movement and Black Lives Matter as an organization, they have never burned down any community. And I will ask you, how many members of Black Lives Matter have been arrested for terrorism? How many?
When you're talking about, I guess it depends.
How many members of Black Lives Matter have been arrested for burning down their own communities? How many members of the group have been arrested for that?
That's called terrorism.
How many members
Okay, but
of Black
right, I need a number.
Something. How many of them have been arrested for it?
Minnesota, we're talking about.
How many have been arrested, madam?
If you invite me back, I will give you a detailed list.
Okay, well, you don't have numbers.
Together before you come in the bullpen. The answer is zero. Not one member of Black Lives Matter has ever been arrested for destroying property or burning down a building. However, you have plenty of individuals who were connected to the terrorist attack that took place on January 6th that were connected also.
You know, and walked away with nothing. Getting traumatized on the people up in there. You see them horror stories? Everybody was traumatized, and they was trying to mind their own business, and then people got traumatized up in there. Because all the people want to come in there and steal stuff. Oh, this blah, blah, blah. But Lord knows the black people that sat up there and did that. Oh, it'd have been a whole big issue now. That's the problem right here, is that mess.
Is trying to pit races against each other.
Well, no, the problem is not they're not being pitted against each other, is that they're not equally being punished for the things that they do. If they even do anything, because sometimes we get punished for not even doing nothing. Just for breathing. All of a sudden, oh my gosh, here comes the cop. I breathe. You hear George Floyd, I can't breathe. They can't even let him breathe.
Madam, I've been teaching critical race theory before it became a great
Terrible.
before you all. I've been teaching critical race theory for 5 years. What you just said is inaccurate. That is not what critical race theory teaches. Critical race theory teaches that systems are biased against marginalized people. That's what critical race theory teaches. And you can
It's so funny because nobody
individual
watches
racist
it.
people.
It's
In
just
other
like 0
words,
views.
according to CRT, if you eliminated most racist people in America, let's say all of a sudden, most racist white people woke up tomorrow and said, I am no longer going to be racist, right?
Ooh, that's a
It
miracle.
still would not change
Let's wish for that.
the inequity that exists connected to race. Because the systems, as you have admitted on my program, the systems that exist are still
Yes.
in place. You admitted critical race theory on my show. Theory only says you must analyze these systems, so remedy to these systems, and that is the only way you will start actually creating equitable outcomes. But if you keep
Yes.
focusing on individual racist people without focusing on these systems,
Right.
you will always have
And the mechanisms that's creating more of them
That's what it
in
teaches.
the education
You agree to
system,
that on this program, Al.
especially, that's helping
I
aid in
agree to
creating
that.
more of them.
Absolutely, there are systems that were put in place by white, liberal, racists like FDR, like LBJ. LBJ was a racist. No, it's
That's
really
funny
sad that the
But you want
Democratic.
to politicize it.
No, I'm talking about the structures. The structures.
Yeah,
of
but yes, they were put in place by these people, but they need to be changed by the current people that we got now.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence that said
I don't care that they made it. Yes, they did it back then, but what about now when we have the people who can change it now?
By the North to punish the South because the Southerners wanted to have the full representation, and they said no, we're punishing you because you have slaves. That's why they put the three first, because the Northerners didn't like slavery. The Southerners.
Okay, but now don't nobody like slavery, so why don't we just get rid of the slave wages and shit like that? Like why? I don't care about 1776. What about 2021?
I'm here telling you that as a black male, I do not give a damn what political party they belong to. Because we have racist people that are Democrats, we have racist people that are Republicans, we have racist people that bear no party affiliation whatsoever. So their party affiliation means nothing to me. I'm trying to fight system oppression that exists in the United States of America, system oppression that you agree exists. So the question is, why are you not presenting a remedy to that systematic oppression?
Okay. Let me go through, if I can go through some of these policies, because we're in agreement here. And my problem politically, and then I'll get into the systems. Politically, I think it's heartbreaking and tragic that the Democratic Party has used black voters. Systems, for example, like redlining. Was the one who created redlining. He did it after World War II. And the redlining is the precursor to what we see now, the system of rewarding bad teachers and keeping black and brown students trapped in failing schools. That was a system that was created by white liberals, and it's maintained by white liberals like Joe Biden and the leader of the National Teachers Union. They're white liberals. Let me tell you another group in Hollywood.
Joe Biden ain't really fixing it. I don't know about the label. He ain't really fixing it.
They're progressive. If you're a conservative in Hollywood, you are shut out. But guess who profits off the exploitation of black men and black women in Hollywood? White liberals. They're the ones who are creating the stereotypes of black men as criminals, of black women. They're the ones who profit all of this. So
let me ask you a question.
Let me tell you another system.
Okay, let me, ma'am. I don't have unlimited time. You got to make your points and then allow me to respond. As I said before, I could care less about their party affiliation. I put my foot up. So you got the wrong guy for that. I'm an equal opportunity individual. So let's be very clear on what you're saying.
Equal opportunity ass kicker.
I'm glad you brought that up. Let me explain to you why most black voters do vote for Democrats. When you take an analysis over the last 30 years of Democratic presidents versus Republican presidents, unemployment decreases significantly under Democratic presidents, and it actually goes up under Republican presidents by 2%. When you look at household,
see, the thing is, the thought is that there's supposed to be one party that's for us and one party that's for them, but really there's not a party. They're not, it's not like that. They're just all out to get whatever, and if we so happen to align with whatever they want to do, then this is even better. But if we don't happen to align, all of a sudden it's like, oh, y'all causing the problem again. Y'all won't let us do whatever the thing we want to do to ruin everything. Oh, goodness. Let's just collect our checks from these big old wealthy companies. That does not actually help somebody.
when they win economically, socially, politically, and educationally under their systems or under their policies. That is the reality. Those are facts that black people historically win under Democratic leadership more so than under Republican leadership. Now, does that mean Democrats do it all correctly? Hell no.
You didn't even do it for us.
Democrats
And they be begging for the vote, but they don't even try to get it.
To name
That's sad.
policy.
And they don't be doing a whole bunch of stuff to stop the voting suppression so they can get more of our votes.
In the United States of America that currently is being championed by a Republican.
Oh.
Absolutely. Well, if you look at the first 3 years of the Trump administration, because the fourth year was the wild card with the pandemic, for the first 3 years, and I believe this is why black men and black women both increased their vote for Trump from 2016 to 2020.
Oh, hell.
Voters and Asian voters increased their margin for President Trump because COVID year, because that was a wild card, a 1 in 100 year event.
Who increased their vote for Trump? That's what I want to know. Where's that number? Please tell me where this number, that amount of increase. I want to know that one, please.
Business ownership for black Americans. So the policies themselves that Republicans through the tax plan, and we know the businesses who were hiring these black and minority workers, they said they credited the tax plan that the Republicans passed for them to be able to hire more workers. So that's a big thing. Another, you mentioned education.
They also need to raise the wage for the workers that they hired.
Permanent support for HBCUs every year under Democrats and Republicans. They had
But they won't just make it free altogether.
But President Trump ensured that that would be in perpetuity in place, that funding that deserves to be in funding. So there's that. And also on the issue of immigration, I spoke to the niece of Martin Luther King, Alveda King. She said that what President Trump was doing on immigration, that it was helping black workers. He said that she said that protecting our borders, it's a human right. It's a human right for
Okay, now I know
US
this is a whole
or
other
any
thing.
U.S. citizen to be protected against illegal
What is this?
workers who are coming in and flooding the market with illegal labor that suppresses the wages.
How was Trump, the guy who wanted to build a wall to keep immigrants out? How is his policies helping girl bye? Girl bye.
I'll also say that President Barack Obama was no friend to HBCUs in comparison. All right, I will say that clearly, and I said it during his administration. What Donald Trump did was de facto defund HBCUs. He signed a proclamation that never got funded because he never fought for it in the budget. It never increased the overall budget of HBCUs. He then defunded HBCUs by proposing from the White House budget the elimination of something called the Federal TRIO program. Many people did not pick up on this because a lot of folks don't know what the Federal TRIO program is. The Federal TRIO program is a federal subsidy for what's called Educational Talent Search and Upward Bound. Those programs are utilized in communities, primarily urban communities, where you have individuals who are trying to become first-time college students in their families. It is a lifeline between HBCUs and depressed communities all across America. He proposed to defund that program every single time, eliminating and reducing significantly the budget for HBCUs for that particular federal grant. That is a fact. Let me go to the employment issue. You talk about massive employment. The truth is,
she was so scared.
was moving in the right direction under
she was like, I don't want to take all your facts. Like, I'm just trying to tell you that Martin Luther King is a good person, and I support him, and I don't support racism, but I don't believe in whatever. I don't know what she's even. What is that? I'm so confused.
Started using what's called a U3 rating system rather than a U6 rating system to talk about their job numbers.
But what is that, like,
a U3
talking point? She talked to his
if you work
niece
for 1 hour in this
and came up with that Trump did something helpful
is going to count you as employed.
for black people.
Rating system provides
After talking to Martin Luther King Jr.'s
and
niece?
says, if you work 1 hour, we're not saying you're employed.
Huh?
We're counting that as 1 hour of contract work.
Where's that?
The
For
U6
real.
rating system contextualizes the data so that you know who has a seasonal
I don't think she was
job,
thinking with that
who
one,
has
to
a
be
job
honest.
that
I
pays
don't think
bills,
she was
who
like
has a job that
fully
is a
point, like,
contract
you know,
job
she
that
didn't have
really
the off
did
day
not
for
work
that
many
one.
hours. But they did a trickaroo. They They used a U3 rating system and then decided to proclaim that they were somehow fixing the jobs economy, and they were not. Here's the other reality under Donald Trump. More black people were having to work multiple jobs in order to make ends meet. In addition to that, household median income fell under Donald Trump, and also home ownership with African Americans fell under the presidency of Donald Trump. And black people started to make less per dollar than their white counterparts for the same job with similar background and experience, because the DOJ refused to prosecute open discrimination at major companies all across the country. So now
he stopped doing a lot of stuff that was actually helpful. He actually put it into a lot of good stuff that we still need to get back. We need to like still anti-Trump things in the government.
Policy. So that's not a win for black people, but it is a way that it is the way that Trump used it in order to promote his numbers. Third, let's talk about immigration. I'm glad you brought up immigration.
Yeah, please.
Brown folks are not my enemy. You see, brown folks have never been the enemy of black folks. The number one job destroyer in the United States of America is automation. Automation is the number one job destroyer.
Like robots.
But we don't talk about automation. We talk about poor immigrants. Well, explain this to me, Ms. Sheffield. Explain this to me. The same federal law that says it is against the law to work undocumented in the United States. That same federal law has a subsection that says it's against the law to hire them. So why do I see 600 brown?
It's against the law to hire somebody.
Not a win for black people, but it is a way that it is the way that Trump used it in order to promote his numbers. Third, let's talk about immigration. I'm glad you brought up immigration. Brown folks are not my enemy. Brown folks have never been the enemy of black folks. The number one job destroyer in the United States of America is automation. Automation is the number one job destroyer. But we don't talk about automation. We talk about.
I don't think she's taking all of this.
Well, explain this to me, Ms. Explain this to me.
No, okay.
The same federal law that says it is against the law to work undocumented in the United States. That same federal law has a subsection that says it's against the law to hire them. So why do I see 600 brown workers being arrested at a warehouse, but I don't see the CEO being taken away in handcuffs?
Right. Hiring manager, nothing. Right.
I don't see the HR director being taken away in handcuffs. Why is it that I'm only seeing the people who
are doing even Trump, because you know he hired illegal people as he tried to keep them out. Why the hell he ain't arrested someone?
Of the same federal law?
Hey, I'm with you. These employers should not be hiring them, and they should be punished to the full extent. You and I are very much in agreement with that. Absolutely. And
okay, but you're in agreement with that part, but not with Trump is helping him, though. Because where was that?
This doesn't happen. So I just want to thank you. So, but in terms of
yeah, she like got enlightened, I think.
Go to the HBCU
she learned something today.
There was statement after statement, and so yes, there might be some specific issues that you took that
I know about this first-time college student funding program.
You heard from the leaders themselves; they were very grateful, and also the voters themselves. Again, don't take my word for it. Look at the Black, Latino, and Asian voters who voted for Trump at higher numbers than before, in record levels for the GOP. And look, it's nothing to write home about for the GOP. They have a lot more work to do, but I want to talk about a few other policies. That includes criminal justice reform, the First Step Act, that over 90%.
Well, let's do this. I'm running out of time, but I do need to point out that Mitt Romney got more black votes than Donald Trump. So you can't just say, oh, well, Trump magically had more black people.
No, Trump got a higher percentage both in 16 and 20 than Romney.
Ooh, numbers, please.
Romney got 5%. Yeah, so I wrote about this for CNN and other places. Romney only got 5%.
That tells you what CNN has going on.
And I believe 6%.
Oh, goodness.
So you're saying, okay, so Biden, I'm sorry, not Biden, but Romney got 5% from black folks, and you're saying Trump got 6% from black people.
Yeah, again, it's not home about.
All right, I'll check it. Yeah, but go ahead. We got 2 minutes. I want you to have the final word. Go ahead.
Thanks, Doctor. Also, as I was saying, it's not just the other issues we're talking about. The campus assault reform. So Obama putting these things that deny due process when anyone on a college campus is accused of sexual assault. And Trump said we're not going to let that happen. And the number one benefactor, according to a study, Trump did on college campuses for people who are accused of sexual assault, it benefited young black men to allow them to have justice brought to them, because it's sort of the similar. I had one leader tell me that what was happening on the college campuses, they ended up targeting young black men. It was like a Jim Crow era type.
All right, we have 1 minute. Ms. Sheffield, can you explain to me quickly why the Trump administration decided to defund?
This is what I don't like.
entry programs?
How can they sit there and say racism exists, racism happens, point out details about racism, describe when it happened and when it began and when it got started, but yet when it comes to trying to change it and trying to fix it, all of a sudden there's no ideas or there's no solutions being offered. That really drives me nuts. So we can point out all this stuff. We all know it's just the big elephant in the room and it's there, but ain't no one trying to take the elephant out the room. Or they just saying. Well, I mean, we are, but I'm just saying, like really.
I have to look at the specifics of what you're talking about, but I do know
that's fair.
that it was something that was very much supported by many leaders on both sides of the aisle.
Absolutely. And I wish they would have completed it by making sure the other variables, the wraparound services were in place as well.
I wish they would have actually, fixed it instead of just saying, identifying the problem. We all know it's the problem. Everybody agreed it's the problem. She even came on and agreed it's the problem. So why is it?
That's just to provide some context. Ms. Sheffield,
she's so busy trying to talk about Martin Luther King didn't want it to happen. What about her? Carrie, how you feel? What's going on, Ms. Sheffield? Got some news? You got an opinion? You just gonna state Martin Luther King's opinion? That's another thing. Trying to state a black person's opinion on black people issues does not tell me what you think as a white lady. That does not tell me how you feel as a white lady, especially in giving solutions is how to stop it as a white lady. Like, come on now, really? Martin Luther King's words? That's not her words. Where was her words at? Where was her opinion? What was her idea of changing it? What was her idea of fixing it? This is sad. We got here now. Commercials. Yeah. Okay. Well, back to my other video. Let's see here. Let the fear wash away. Let the fear wash away. This is my other one here. Look at it. Oh wait, let me just start over again. This is the dramatic. I just like that. That's my thing right there. That's my little moment. Happy with my little video. Let the fear wash away, y'all. These people got some stuff going on. Whew, these people got some stuff going on. I mean, I don't know. I get irritated, like, I don't know if any of y'all out there, if anybody watching this or ever watch this, whatever, will understand. Like, I can't with that. Like, why do these people just they give those they really do have like assigned talking points? They do. They don't really think for themselves. It's really, really sad. Like, they have their assigned talking points, and I get it. You want to have some information when you walk into something, but like, okay, so why is all her information about critical race theory what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wanted to say against it? Why? What other things does she have in saying that? And Trump tried to help immigrants? What? That isn't like what? Huh? Where? He tried to build a whole wall, which they somehow found at $1.3 trillion to build that fucking racist whatever pillar. I'm still kind of pissed. I'm still pissed about that. I'm not even kind of. I'm still pissed about that because I'm still trying to figure out how they do that, but they can't spend $1.3 trillion to try and help us do something. That really, like, this is why. So this is, y'all, I filmed me some watching the news. This is why I'm filming it, because I get mad and they be doing just stupid idiocy stuff. Like, and like when you ask them, like literally, and like you ask these people what, like, about the changes and about how to fix it, and they don't even offer solutions. All they want to do is talk about how it got to where it got to, but they don't want to tell you how to get up out of it. Like, where's the ideas to get up out of it? And y'all don't want, oh, well, we give them, they're going to get shot down, so stop shooting them down. Like, why are y'all shooting them down? For what? That's how you're supposed to be. You said you all agree it's a problem, so why shoot down a solution? Why not at least try it? Even if it don't work, it can't end up worse than what we at. For a lot of this. I need a drink. That was a lot. I'll be coming with it, y'all. I'll be coming with it, y'all. I can't. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, it doesn't. This is how I have to, like, digest it. This is like I have a problem with digesting what they're saying or taking in what they're saying. It's even taking it as, like, not even as a fact or anything like that, but, like, agreeing with their opinion, because I'm like, okay, I keep seeing all these freaking pit holes and faults and stuff in your logic as to, I'm asking you, how do we fix this? We all agree it's a problem. She's first self agreed it's a problem. Now, why? Like, why? Is it still a problem? Why are we not fixing it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's that thing. Like, okay, so when we get to the next part, like, yes, you did, like, it was like you studied for like the first paragraph of the essay, and now finishing the second, third, and fourth. It's like, you know, the longer it goes, the weaker the argument gets. You can tell I was raised by a teacher. Goddamn. A couple of them. Ooh. No wonder I don't begin a date. That was like just another incense. Get the healing, relax. Telling you, I gotta be relaxed to even start watching it. Okay, so I gotta be in the mode to even start watching it. Because, like, I gotta, you know, a cup of coffee in the morning trying to, whatever, like, trying to, you know, have your little, like, woo, time in the morning. Yeah, you got to watch it. These people talk about stuff. We're having these people talk about stuff. Talking to them yourself. Yeah. You gotta be fully mentally prepared and spiritually prepared. Yeah, it's gonna say attack that spirit, though. Ooh. It'll make you feel like you're crazy. Just for what? Like, that's the thing. It's like, she makes me feel like I'm crazy because when she says Trump is trying to help people, that makes me feel like I'm crazy. Like, I know we were not in the same reality. I know we were not in the same reality where Trump is trying to help immigrants. What reality were we in for that? Like, that cannot be the same thing. We was not in the same spot. She was in a different world when that happened. When that was going down. They heard a whole different news bubble. They had a whole different thing going on. That was a whole different thing over there, because I'll never remember none of that. Point me to that information, please. I want to see the docket. I want to see the official docket. Okay, like what is it? C-SPAN, like the C-SPAN docket. Like, I want to see that. They got like the written C-SPAN or whatever, like written report of the actions of the people. Like, I want to see that. Like, where's the log? Where's the daily log? And I still want to see the videos of Trump watching Fox News while he was president all day and all day. Like I want to see what his gut reactions were to watching them basically as he's over here saying fake news and tweeting and stuff. Like I want to see what he's actually freaking doing over there as he's sitting there watching that all day, trying to be a freaking president. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna watch one more and then I'm gonna be done. It's a short one though. Oh, I can't do that one. Okay, I'll watch one of these other ones. I saw that one. Oh, this is the one. Oh, really
I have
good.
an issue with Twitter and with the lawmaker, a Republican out of Arizona. All right, let's go to Paul Gosar. Shared a photoshopped animated thing, which is a parody video that
Why
shows
ain't be
him
trying to do
killing
stuff to AOC, man? For what?
Congresswoman
She don't even
Alexandria
be messing with nobody. She
Ocasio-Cortez.
literally just sitting there, be minding her damn business.
Okay,
They are
so
so
that's
threatened by her.
already
That is so crazy.
crossing the damn line, right? But the story goes deeper than that.
Like
All
she
right.
really not like she's
Let's
not
show some
even like
screenshots of this madness.
as rude as
the
they are. Like what?
video,
Like if she made a video
shows,
of
Marjorie
her
Taylor
killing
Greene,
some of these people, like if she
battling
went
against
like
Joe
full on
Biden
like
and migrants crossing
split
the
personality and just
killing AOC.
start murdering
All right, let's
these
show some more
senators,
pictures.
they really would have a whole fit.
According to
They would have a whole
Paul
fit if she put out a
thinks
video like that.
he's able to kill AOC. This is his fantasy.
Yes, what kind of fantasy is this?
His fantasy, right? Okay, sick individual here.
But
He
like,
posted
but
this.
why?
He's
Why
proud
you
of
want
it.
to
He's
murder
cool
your
with it.
coworker or your congresswoman?
Under his own
Like
Twitter
your
page,
colleague. Why you want to murder
here's
your
what
colleague that hard?
Twitter says, right?
That
Twitter
you know,
says this
I
tweet
make a whole video.
violated the Twitter rules
Mm.
about hateful conduct. You
Yeah,
would assume the tweet would be removed and it ends there, right? But no. Twitter has a new gray area now.
Oh yeah, for public interest.
However,
They had to start doing that for Trump though, because he kept, as president, he kept doing real hateful
that it
stuff, and
may
they had
be
to
in the
like,
public's
so he's
interest
president, which
for the
is
tweet to
stupid
remain
that we even have to get to
accessible.
that, but you know.
The hell? Wait a minute.
Oh.
You just said this is hate.
Now I want to know how. Who
this
did he?
is
Either he hired
about
somebody. He
killing
is either
elected
hired
officials.
somebody to do this.
Your community
Because I know he didn't spend that much time to make it his thing
You say
himself.
that this tweet
So he
violated
really
the Twitter
hired somebody. Like who? What did he do? Did he really go pay somebody? How
but
make
for
you?
some reason,
How much
it
did he
is
pay this
such a
person to
public
make this
interest
video?
that we must be okay. Oh, I
Like,
get it.
and
You
he
can
couldn't spend
put
that
in
money on
a
actually
lawsuit,
helping
you
the
can do
country.
Almost anything. So let's say this. All right, let me give you a scenario just to see if this works. To the other extreme here, Twitter. So if there are white people calling black people the N-word, and they do it through animation, even though that's technically a violation of Twitter rules, I mean, is this now more so about public interest? Do they get a pass here? It's really ridiculous. AOC did respond.
Not for that. For what?
And here's her response. So while I was en route to Glasgow, a creepy member,
A creepy member.
fundraiser
Yeah.
for neo-Nazi groups, shared a fantasy video of him killing me, and he'll face no consequences because GOP leaders
That is
cheered
just
him
crazy.
with no
Like,
excuses.
For what?
Fun Monday. Well, back to work
Freaking
because
why?
institutions
That is so.
don't protect
Like,
WLC.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
he needs to face consequences for that. Like,
David, thoughts?
100% needs
Well,
to.
I'm not surprised that there's some constituents
Like-
of creepy Paul Gosar and any other member of Congress
HR
who do things that are
department,
just
don't they have
whacked,
like?
right?
I know
mean,
they
that's
have
been
like
happening for a long
something
time.
like.
But the difference
I know
now
they
is
probably
that
buy him
20
off, but
years
like,
ago,
come
if a
on
member of
now.
Congress,
They know they know well the
retransmitted,
publicly
promoted,
they cannot
retweeted, if there was
use
Twitter
something
back
like
then,
that
something this
against
offensive,
their fellow
that
like
member of
lawmakers.
Congress would have been sanctioned. They would have been kicked
Yes,
out of the
immediately.
caucus. They would have been stripped out of committees, and their party leader would have
Yes, these are
said,
the people
"No,
supposed to be
you're
running
not
the
doing that
country.
again."
They're so fucking
This
petty.
time, it's nothing but crickets from Kevin McCarthy, the Republican. Why? Because
How
he
are these
somehow
people
doesn't
so
want
petty
to
and they're supposed to be in
offend
charge? I
the
don't
extremists of the
understand.
Republican Party, because Kevin McCarthy thinks, well, this is his
So
stage
petty and
for becoming
juvenile.
the
Like
House
that's
Speaker
juvenile.
for
Like I
Congress
had fantasies
takeover.
of doing
It's
that to people
absolute
when I was like
nonsense,
a
and
little
again, it
kid.
shows that the basic civility and decency
Like
that we
I
used to have
probably probably was not the best thing ever in the world, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was like little kid stuff. Like as an adult, I feel like you should know as a lawmaker not to do that to another fellow lawmaker and think you're gonna get away without getting any consequences. Like you should get some consequences for that.
Yeah, and remember,
You should already, unless you fully prepared and know that you're gonna get something for that.
Like this go too far.
And be ready to face them for something.
Tries to silence the
But
conservative voices. What
there's
Dan
gotta be
Quayle is
something.
literally saying, we're letting this person break the rules because obviously, according to Twitter, it has some amazing public value here. Wow.
Oh, this first comment. Trump opened the floodgates for dusty old ancient relics to behave like pugnant children. Oh my gosh. These people. Where are these comments? I can't with freaking senator, man. What are these people? These Republicans, they don't have any shame in utter racism, though. You don't have any shame in utter racism. Like, that is a full hate crime. He should be arrested for doing a hate crime. Can he be tried and arrested for doing a hate crime? That needs to be happening. Like, I call for him to be tried for a race crime, because that is a full race crime, and he needs to go to jail. I don't know how many people would be behind that, but I'm definitely behind that. And I feel like that should be put up there for debate. I mean, really, it shouldn't be a debate. It should just happen. But, you know, the way these people are. Oh, well, yeah, I've been on here an hour, so I'm going to stop now. But, yeah, this was when you watching the news. Give them a comments. Hope y'all watch the news some point, or at least find something to watch to be informed about what is going on in the corruption and how they're trying to keep us down some type of way, so we can fight it. Don't be one of them bimbos out here just quoting somebody and you don't know nothing for yourself, or at least tried and attempted somewhere. Bye, y'all. Be blessed. Assassination.